Why did I become a fertility doctor? I'm Dr. Natalie Crawford, a board certified OBGYN and REI. So I always wanted to be a doctor. My grandfather was a psychiatrist, and going to med school was always my dream. In medical school, I just loved every field. I loved that diagnostic puzzle. And so I matched into emergency medicine, and I loved it. I loved my colleagues, but it was very quickly not right for me. And that is because I learned about myself that I needed and wanted to be a bigger part of my patient's story for longer. I wanted to know what happened at the end, and I really wanted to be that expert, the person at the very end of the story for them to find the answer. This led me to switch to OBGYN. So I had to re-go through the whole match process. I finished out my ER year. I did not quit in the middle. And I matched to OBGYN at Parkland, which is where I did my ER residency. So then I had 4 years of OBGYN and this idea that I loved the diagnostic challenge and I wanted to be the expert. And I'm so nerdy, so I love hormones and I wanted to be a part of my patient's story, really drew me into REI very quickly. It's hard to match into REI. You may not know that. There's a limited number of spots in the country and they're very competitive. So I started doing research in residency. I would work my night shift and then I would go to the lab and I would pipette cells. I grew out pituitary cells and did a lot of research on them. And I had an amazing mentor during that time period, which ultimately helped me match into fellowship. In fellowship, I started at a different place, meaning at that point, I was already suffering from recurrent pregnancy loss and infertility. And I had this huge passion for natural fertility and helping us understand how the world around us impacts our bodies and how we can be better advocates for our own fertility and our own health. Thus, why I'm always talking about understanding your body, your period, your lifestyle, and what can you do to make your journey better, even if you're doing fertility treatments. So I love my job. I always say I have the best and the worst job. We don't have 100% success. To act like I did would be so false for what the real journey is like if you go through it. But I'm so thankful to all of you who have followed along and supported me here and all of the exciting updates that we have coming soon. So can't wait to share everything with you. Love you, friends. Mwah.